I remember the day that this came across our desk actually, and we had to buy this site. It was a cracker. It was something very, very special, and you know, they don't come along very often, and we are pretty choosy about the sorts of sites that we choose to invest in.
And it's not a traditional urban place that we're creating. And what we always say with our design is we try and make our design kiss the open spaces. We want to get down there in it and get people into those spaces and activate those spaces and enjoy it.
I think the thing that I've always had aspirations for in that community is to create something that's a little bit old school. You know, it's the sort of experiences that we grew up having, where parents were happy to let their kids walk out the front door and meet up at the local park, and to see families, children, having those experiences on a weekend, exploring the creeks and the waterways and the mountain bike trails. I mean, you know, I used to spend weekends doing that stuff as a kid, and it would just make me so happy to see families able to capture those experiences in their own upbringing for their children.
The vision for the community is where families thrive, and we really wanted to see that expand and roll out to create this beautiful, diverse community that we have. The beautiful thing about Brookhaven is it is such a haven. You know, you walk in and it's really like taking a deep breath and a breath out. You instantly feel relaxed, and you're surrounded by nature and beautiful green spaces. And I think that's so important. You know, we have such busy lives now. And
I feel our point of difference at Frasers Property is the level of dedication and the amount of conversations and meetings we have as to how we can create an amazing community. We make a really conscious effort to talk about how will that customer feel when they finally move into their home. It's not accidental, it's a really deliberate and conscious decision that we make to really form a community within every single one of our projects.
You know, we know that people thrive in places that they feel that they belong, and that's something that's so important to us in building a community, is what can we do to make them thrive. So it's a huge responsibility for us to make sure that we are delivering on that vision. And it's the key thing of creating a community. You know, you want people to be able to live and prosper in a place that you've created.
And you've got this vision that, you know, is a 5 or 10 year vision, and you see it turn into reality. And you see residents here enjoying the green spaces. You know, it's absolutely amazing.
And for me, what I love about what we do is that the team at Frasers Property, we are here to help create these opportunities for people to connect. But when you actually see it happening, that's when it really hits home.
A lot of hard work goes into creating that, a lot of attention to detail. We sweat the smallest of things to make sure that we are creating those outcomes. When they rock up into the car park that very first time, they step out of the car and they say to each other, "We have to be here." You know, that, yeah, it still gives me shivers.